In this edition, anger over NCC layoffs, the cell phone ban in schools may be lifted, and the Carifta star is honored. Welcome to Nation News for Wednesday, April the 30th, 2014.
Introducing the all-new Rubigas LPG composite bottle from Rubis. These exclusive 22-pound bottles weigh 50% less than traditional steel cylinders and can be used for picnicking and day-to-day home needs. These composite bottles are translucent, allowing you to see the liquid level at all times, so you will never run out of gas unexpectedly. Lightweight, visible gas level, portable, corrosion-proof, eco-friendly. The Rubigas LPG composite bottle, available from Rubis.
The government's layoffs program seems to be getting even messier. On the eve of May Day, the Barbados Workers Union is said to be planning to dig in its heels at the National Conservation Commission by seeking to throw a spanner in the works of the planned dismissals at the State Beautification Agency. The union is reported to have ordered dozens of workers not to sign retrenchment letters, which were distributed earlier at NCC headquarters amid angry scenes. On Tuesday, General Secretary Sir Roy Trotman said management had broken its promise to provide the union with the list of employees earmarked to be sent home. The BWU will be meeting with the workers who vented their hostility toward the NCC. They complained loudly that their preferred first-in, last-out method of redundancy was not followed. They claim that some people with 20 years service have been dismissed, while those employed for less than 3 years have been kept. The National Union of Public Workers is also unhappy with the layoff procedures at the NCC and was meeting in the afternoon with workers that they represent.
Referring back to the whatever action we need to take, we are prepared to take it. Because as I said, this is such a blatant injustice to these workers. This is a gross insult, a gross miscarriage of justice.
Business Minister Donville Innes is rejecting claims that Barbados has lost the confidence of foreign investors. He maintains that the country is still attractive to investors but has become complacent. He was speaking at the Barbados Chamber of Commerce and Industries luncheon at Hilton, Barbados. The Chamber of Commerce President Lalu Vaswani told the luncheon Barbados had to come with new state-of-the-art financial products as it continues to fight for market share in the international business sector. A woman has been arrested after police said she was caught driving a man who had been wanted for more than 2 months. 28-year-old Leilani Johnson of Cane Garden, St. Thomas, was at the controls of a car in which the wanted man, 35-year-old Andre Clyde Cave, was traveling. They were held during a police operation in the district on Monday. Ms. Johnson has appeared in court charged with assisting Mr. Cave and with possession of marijuana after several Ziploc bags of the drug were found in the car. Mr. Cave is assisting police with what they have called a major investigation. In typical last-minute style, Bajans lined up at the Treasury building for what many thought was the last day to file income tax returns. Several were unaware that the filing deadline had been extended to May the 7th by the Revenue Authority because of problems associated with the switch over to the new tax collection agency, as well as a clutch of bank holidays. So don't worry, you won't be getting a penalty once you file before next Wednesday. Officers will be available to assist those needing help in filling out their forms. The Ministry of Education may be rethinking its controversial ban on cell phones in schools. Minister of Education Ronald Jones hinted at a lifting of the ban at the start of a workshop for primary school teachers on science in 21st century classrooms. And what could be more 21st century than the mobile phone, which Mr. Jones described as an admirable and superior learning tool. Since every child had one, a lot of work could be done using the tool, he said. In sport, Carifta Games star Shade Williams has been toasted by Courage and Paris School. Williams won gold and silver at the Martinique Games on the Easter weekend. A taped version of her gold medal-winning 400 meters run was played to students and staff packed into the school hall, and they gave her a standing ovation. Williams also won a silver medal in the 200 meters in her games debut. There were also tributes from Principal Vincent Ferguson and Coach Ramon Armstrong for the 16-year-old student from Curtins St. Philip. That's quite a daily commute to St. Peter. Warriors are in danger of missing local basketball's postseason after falling 72-62 to Warrens on Tuesday night. It was a third straight loss for the Warriors. The news was better for Warrens, who are guaranteed another season in the Premier League after Pylands overwhelmed the Challengers 105-51. That defeat all but sealed Challengers' demotion. Dario Cumberbatch had 15 points to lead 5 Warrens players in double figures. Kenny Matthews led Warriors with 22 points in the losing effort. And finally, when it comes to robbing a bank, leaving the premises without any money is one thing, but to leave with your name written down on a piece of paper for all to read and track you down is quite another. However, this was the fate of one hapless robber, Felipe Cruz in Florida, who tried and failed to steal all the money he could from the Chase Bank in Pompano Beach, Florida. Mr. Cruz made his first mistake when he strode up to the cashier's desk that was protected with bulletproof glass, which meant that the cashier was able to confidently refuse his demands. Panicked, Mr. Cruz lost his gall and ran out of the bank, empty-handed. But the stick-up note he'd handed the cashier was still in her hands, and once it was turned over, it became clear that it had been written on the back of an online job application with his name and details. So, it seems no cruising for a long time for Mr. Cruz. And that's Nation News for Wednesday. Enjoy your May Day with the Thursday edition of the Daily Nation.